Hello everyone. As an agile coach, every time we get questions both from personal friend as well as a professional friend on how can we plan a day or a week from the personal perspective, or how can we make sure our scrum teams are doing proper planning or proper allocation or proper effective management of the backlog in handling the various types of backlog items, and how can ensure we are not piling up the technical debt, or we are focusing on prioritizing the architectural runway versus the new functionality in a proper balanced way. So this video explains or touch bases on how we can handle this capacity allocation or the time available allocation, both from the personal front as well as the professional front. So the capacity allocation, right? Any agile team, any scrum team will have a limited capacity. Yeah, whether we are considering a capacity or velocity, it will be the same. Same as us as an individual as well, right? So we all have 24 hours a day, or we have only 7 days a week. So whatever we want to do, we have to plan, we have to prioritize, we have to get it done within that 24 hours or within that 7 days a week. So the same goes to the agile teams as well. So when the team has multiple backlog items or multiple types of backlog items in the backlog, how the team can handle, how the team can plan, let's take a look at it. And before going ahead, what is the different types of backlog items? The backlog items includes the new functionality, user stories, the spikes, the POC or enablers on how we want to implement it, and the technical debt. If it is an existing Scrum team, yes, we might be having some technical debt as well. Then the cross-team dependencies. Definitely, there could be some dependencies, and we might be getting some requests from our upstream, downstream teams to handle their dependency as well. And if it is an existing Scrum team, we might be having some support maintenance requests as part of the production release, as part of the deployment, as part of the post-production activities or the pre-production activities, getting into the sprint, getting into the team's bandwidth. And last but not the least, the team might want to spend some time on the innovation as well, right? These are the different backlog items the team might want to, or team has to focus on, team has to prioritize, or team has to get that into their respective sprint backlog so that they can plan it and give the commitment as part of the sprint goal. From the personal perspective, to start with, right? So what are the type of backlog items which I consider, right? So the first thing is the office work or the professional work, which each of us, all of us will be doing it. Plan some time. We need to know, we know what's our working hours, or what's our workload, what's our deliverables we need to focus on. We need to plan, prioritize for that. Then spending time with family, right? So even though we are still doing work from home, we still need to spend some time, allocate some time to spend time with family, having a together time and making sure we as a family is coming together. Then personal time. Yes. As an individual, we might want to take some time for our own self, maybe doing some yoga, exercise, or meditation, whatever is your perspective, right? Then de-skilling or learning new skills could be anything. Then maybe the relaxation or entertainment, maybe watching YouTube videos, Netflix, movies, or whatever you like to, whatever you want to do, right? This is how we can plan our own personal perspective. The same is the case we can plan for our given Scrum teams as well. Right? For example, if a team has 100 story points, irrespective whether it's the capacity or velocity, based upon the backlog item types we have in our backlog, we can do some capacity allocation even before going to the sprint planning as well, right? So let's suppose in the given example, we consider 70% of the available capacity for the functionality user stories, because only then we will be getting the revenue or the customer satisfaction, or we will be able to release new functionality, new features, new enhancements to the end users, customers. So that majority of the time, it goes the major portion of the capacity available bandwidth from the team. Then from the spikes, POC or enablers as part of the architectural runway, extending the runway, we might want to spend some time, definitely as a team. So maybe we are planning some 10% of it. And then the tech debt, we might want to reduce constantly, continuously. We don't want to pile up the tech debt. Then it could be refactoring, it could be reusability, maintainability, extendability of the code. Then it could be, we can plan some time for that as well. And then the cross-stream dependencies, as I mentioned earlier, you might be having some upstream, downstream dependencies coming up as part of the release plan, as part of the sprint plan, as part of the dependency management. We will get to know all these requests. So we need to plan some time as well. Then support and maintenance will be coming up. And then last and the most important thing, the team want to spend some time in innovation as well. So this is the way we can set a context or set a guidance or reference for our Scrum teams saying that, hey, this is how you can try to plan. This is how you can try to map your available capacity or your available velocity so that you will get to know, you will have a balance of each and everything together at the same time within the sprint, and everything will be taken care of. You might get a doubt, hey, what if we don't have any tech debt? Or what if we don't have any spikes? What if we don't have any cross-stream dependencies? Then we as a team can come to an agreement and see how or where we want to utilize that available additional time. Maybe we want to go for more innovation, or we want to go for more spikes, we want to go for make use of that time for the new functionality itself. It is up to the team. Let the team take the decision, let the team handle it, and we can go ahead with that implementation. Okay. So hope this video gave some idea, insights, or inputs on how we can plan both from the personal front as well as the professional front. Thank you.